issue of independent candidates, almost 1,000, or rather over 1,700 independents standing in these local government elections. In fact, let's cover the story of at least one such newcomer on the block, shall we call it, with 90% of the results now finalized, in fact over 95% here at the IEC. The 2021 local government election proving to be a watershed year for independent candidates. 43 of them, in fact, have now won seats on local councils. That's a vast improvement from the 27 seats that were won in the 2016 local government elections. The New Horizon movement, that's a movement in Emfuleni. It had quite a modest showing insofar as votes are concerned, about 3,700 votes. That translates into just about 2% of the votes cast in that municipality. It will most likely translate into 1 or 2 seats, with no outright winner for that municipality. The New Horizon movement poised to play at least some sort of role insofar as its kingmaker position is concerned. Emfuleni's municipality's first coalition government is now on the cards. In fact, we're joined now by New Horizon Movement President, that's Bishop Vincent Jones, who joins us via our video link this morning. Bishop, it's great to have you with us this morning on the program. Emfuleni in particular is an area that's been marred by several really dire issues insofar as its residents are concerned. Constant electricity outages, water outages as well, and of course the big issue there is the issue of the Vol Dam and the sewage situation there, with wastewater going straight into the dam, and the impact that's had on residents just can't be overstated. In terms of your role, should you play the role of kingmaker, what can you tell the residents of Emfuleni about what you can do to try and effect change in that community?
Well, Michelle, good morning, and good morning to the viewers. Thank you for having us. This was a non-verbal, peaceful, democratic revolution by our people. People who have lived with sewage for a long time, dirt and potholes and so on, have spoken, and have spoken very strongly. And they have shown confidence to us. You know, we had less than 5 months to prepare for these elections in the pandemic, zero budget, and a short space of time. But they have shown confidence, and I want to take the opportunity to say thank you to them. And we promise that we are not going to play politics. We are going to serve the people. We're going to make sure that the streets are clean. We're going to make sure we're going to stand strong to make sure that we don't repeat the mistakes of the past. We don't take voters for granted. We don't lie, we don't cheat, and we don't betray their confidence. We're going to make sure that people are served and are served properly, because the people of Emfuleni, they deserve it. They deserve quality service. They deserve stable electricity supply, and they deserve clean environment. And we're going to make sure that that happens, Michelle.
Yeah. I mean, it's been described, the situation in Emfuleni, insofar as you say, the water situation, electricity, the wastewater that's literally running down the streets of Emfuleni. It's been described as a crime against humanity. Insofar as the number of votes you've been able to garner, it's 3,750. That's by the last count. That number may well increase. So you're looking at about 1 or 2 seats in the Emfuleni Council. Who are the parties that you're willing to work with?
You see, we are a non-political movement, and I think our people have shown and has confirmed this, that politics has failed. Politics can no longer work in this country. And so, as a non-political movement, we are not going to join coalitions, because coalition is a political concept. But we're prepared to work with any political party that is prepared to show us a plan, a program of action, to say this is the plan to stop the flow of sewage. This is the plan to clean the environment. This is the plan to tar the roads, fill the potholes, clean the environment. We are not going to support a political party. We are going to support a plan, and that plan must have time frames. We need to make sure that our people are not going to wait for 5 years before roads are tarred, before potholes are filled. We must make sure that there is emergency repair of infrastructure. We must make sure that there is cleaning that takes place. We can't wait for another 5 years for these things to happen. So we are saying we're going to work with any political party based on a program, based on a plan, not based on which political party and so on. We can no longer play politics. That time is gone. As I speak to you, sewage is flowing. Our people are waiting for service, and we are not going to play politics. We must give people quality service delivery. And that is our position. No coalitions,
Bishop,
but cooperating.
Shall we go through some
together.
of the numbers, Bishop? Pardon me for interrupting you there. Shall we go through some of the numbers? The Emfuleni Council, we know one of 54 hung councils now around the country. The ANC 39%, the DA 28%, the EFF is the fourth biggest party there. It's followed by you with 1.9%. Am I right? The information that I have here is that you want to see the DA as the leading party, given that a coalition in Emfuleni is inevitable.
Our position is that we would work with the DA. We would work with it on the basis of a plan to say that we are prepared to work with our people. And this is what we are going to do in order to bring quality service to the people. So I'm saying that we are not going to work for the DA with the DA because it's a DA, but we're going to work based on a plan. But we are saying, let us come together. This is the time that we change this city, this region, and make it one of the best. Let us revive the industry. Let us revive. Let's make sure that people get jobs. Let us make sure that we meet the needs of the people. Let's start with the basic things, Michelle. Basic things, call center. When people call, let there be somebody behind the call. Let there be time frames, 24-hour turnaround time for people to be able to get their services. Let there be reporting back. I'm saying let us start with the basics. Let us take our people serious. And we're going to work with the DA if it's prepared to ensure that people get such services.
Well, it's about time for the residents, certainly, of Emfuleni. Let me thank you for your time this morning, Bishop Vincent Jones, New Horizon Movement President, another newcomer on the block, about 1.9% of the vote there, 3,750 votes. That's after just being around for around 6 months. That translates into about 1 or 2 seats in the council. The New Horizon Movement saying that it wants to lend its support to the Democratic Alliance so that the people there of Emfuleni can finally see some headway insofar as electricity, water and sewage issues in that community is concerned.